auditory video. Okay, it's the 15th, Monday the 15th, and I've got a lot to do today. Now that I have all this time on my hands, I still want to be productive and do some stuff, so I've got a to-do list, and one of the things that didn't make it to my to-do list, but what I want to do is put a video up. I made a couple of videos, and of course by the time you see this one or both of them might already be up. I've got phone calls to make, I think those are the biggest real priorities for the day. Phone calls, appointments to make, inquiries to make. But first I gotta get out of this uniform, because I worked the only job I have anymore today. Which I love that job, I just seriously want to know how it can be expected that I can get 20 to 25 hours at that job. I would love it if I could, but I'm not expecting it, so. As I said in my previous video, my call center job is over. I just didn't like it enough to continue it. And I certainly didn't like it enough to consider working there permanently, so we ended the temporary work experience, and I'm going to have to find something else, something more suited for me. If I learned anything out of that work experience, it's that that job and any job where my job is to cold call people and meet quotas is not going to be one that is going to work out for me. So, it is nice to not have to work there anymore, but I'm going to need that many hours still. So now I'm going to use the time that I would try to take a nap so that I could be at my best for work tonight to make plans for next week or whenever the availability is at the offices at which I need appointments, because I don't have to go to work tonight. Okay, it's almost 1:30 and I need to get on to stuff. Get something done today.
Phone. One new item.
Call Dr.
Calling Dr.
To schedule an appointment, please press 1. To speak to a medical assistant,
1.
please.
This is really going to get old really fast. My doctor's office closed, and so she had to find a new place to work, basically. And she connected with this other agency, and the other agency has a pain in the butt system for people waiting on hold. They come on like every 30 seconds, and
We look forward to assisting you. If you prefer to leave a message, please press pound now.
and do that. But so far, that's the only negative thing that I know of about her new office. I haven't been there quite yet. If I can stop hearing about the...
We look forward to assisting you. If you prefer to leave a message, please press pound now.
If I can ever stop hearing that and get through to someone that can actually set me up with an appointment, I'm going to visit there for the first time. But she works so much closer to where I live. She worked relatively close to where I lived before, but now it's even better. Well, that was more complicated than I thought it would be. Like I said, it's a new doctor's office. I sent a bunch of paperwork, but apparently I still didn't make it into their system, and anyway. I've got a doctor's appointment, and I need to set a ride up for it. Call Ride Connection.
Calling Ride Connection.
I need to set a ride up for something else, too, so.
Ride Connection. How can I help you?
Hi, I need to make a couple of ride requests.
So this is a request for Tuesday the 23rd, going from your place to the medical.
Yes, great.
Okay. And did you have another day that you needed?
Yeah, the 25th.
Where do you need to go?
Commission for the Blind. Okay, so we got those figured out. Such as we can at this point. This is not the ride service that I'm always complaining about. This is the one that I would rather use if they are available. The thing is, they can't guarantee rides. So the way this works is I call the service and ask for the rides, obviously, as soon as I know I need them. And then I'll get a phone call within 2 business days, and they're either able to do it, in which case they will tell me what time to expect the ride, or they're not, in which case they'll tell me that, we didn't have the capacity to find your ride, you're going to have to find another way to get there, which, of course, more often than not is the not always convenient, but always guarantees a ride paratransit service. And I don't expect anything bad to happen at the doctor's appointment, but she said back in November, I want to see you in 6 months, so I think it's time. And the Commission for the Blind, as I said before, I'm going to need another second job, and that's what that's about. Meeting to figure out how we're going to make that happen. And while we're waiting for that next job to come to pass,
welcome to the Employment Department's Unemployment Insurance Center.
so I would like to reopen my claim and look at being eligible to claim again. Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Shoot. This is sounding like there's no one there.
Hi, you have reached. I'm sorry we can't take your phone call right now. Please feel free to leave a message, and we will be happy to return your call as soon as we can.
Okay, well, I would call that a productive day. I did everything on my list. I did a couple of things that weren't on the list, like put another video up and then there were the things that didn't quite make it onto the list and didn't get done, but maybe I should write a to-do list for tomorrow and put them on that to-do list. Now that I've got all this time on my hands, since I'm not sleeping, trying to be my best for this job, and then dedicating my every evening almost to that job, I've got all this time left on my hands, but just because I've got a lot of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to be the biggest lazy bum in the world and just not do anything. That's how you get bored and depressed and fall into this state where you're just wallowing in the depression about the lack of jobs that you're able to do. No, I'm gonna try to keep at doing something and hopefully end up not needing a way to pass the time, because I'll have more time that is now dedicated to work because I'll have a work to dedicate it to. So I'm going to call this the end of this vlog. I don't even know if I'm going to put it up or not. I wonder if every vlogger has this question in their mind. Is anyone really going to watch my vlog? Is anyone interested in this? I know with the vloggers I watch, I won't say that I watch every single vlog that they ever do, but the ones that I watch, I tend to enjoy. But I wonder if they ever ask themselves, why do we put these up? No one is interested. I don't know if anyone's interested in mine or not, but there's today's. And with that, today's video comes to a close. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.